You have literally in front of you someone who lied and who did things that he was literally ashamed of doing only because of what other people might have thought of him if he did that thing or if he said that other thing that he truly wanted to do and say. Lately, I discovered a level of peace, of tranquility that I got when I actually stopped caring what other people thought, said, and did. And when I actually started focusing on what I did, what I thought, and what I said. And this also eliminated literally my fear of talking with girls, so that now I just go without caring about how it will go, what will happen, what if I get rejected, and all those things. And through this video, you will also be able to stop caring finally about what other people think, say, and do, and unlock that feeling of peace that you get from it. But first, let me quickly present myself. My name is Andrea Poneri, and my mission is literally to become the best, freest, and happiest version of myself, and to help you out on that same way. So if you as well are on your way towards becoming the best, freest, and happiest version of yourself, make sure to subscribe. So imagine, I was the other day at the beach with my family, and we were just near a group of very hot and attractive girls, and I knew exactly 100% that I wanted to go and talk with them. At the same time, I was there, thought with my parents, it's kind of awkward if I go and flirt with girls at the beach. My parents hearing what I say, and if I get rejected, then my father will laugh at me until the day he's dead. And all those things, I started thinking, and then I don't yet even know what to say because we're in Spain and I don't know Spanish, so I don't even know what to say. I was coming up with all those thoughts, all those limiting beliefs that were keeping me back from actually doing it. At the same time, I knew that I had to go because in the past I had been in the exact same situation. Pretty much, there was a girl just in front of me. Maybe she was walking past. I knew that I wanted to go and talk with her, but I stopped. I didn't go, and I felt that pain, that feeling that was eating me inside, knowing that I was not proud of what I did, and I didn't want to experience that again. So I was literally there on the beach, imagine, with my candle in my hand. I was reading the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. An amazing book, bro, amazing book. And I had them just there a few meters on my side. I was playing cool, reading my book. Even though it was eating me inside, I couldn't concentrate because I was thinking all the time, yeah, I have to go. I know that I want to go. And I had those thoughts, yeah, but I don't know Spanish and all those things in my mind. So I couldn't really concentrate because I was thinking about them, not at the book. Fortunately, in that moment, Marcus dropped me a quote. And I was there reading, and I read, "What a level of tranquility we unlock when we stop caring about what other people think, say, do. And when we only start focusing on what we do." That moment, I dropped my arms like that. They thought, bro, what are you doing the pussy like that? You really want to care what other people think, say, and do? Going back home and regretting not having used that perfect opportunity? Obviously not, bro. And Marcus was telling me to do it. I knew that I had to do it. So in that moment, I realized I don't really care about what other people think, say, and do. But then that will not change how well I will feel. How well I will feel is only determined of how I act. So in that moment, I knew I finished this chapter and I just go. So at the same time, I finished the chapter. I look at my brother. We both know that what has to be done has to be done. We get up. We go and talk with them. Have to be honest, at the beginning it was kind of awkward, but then the conversation started flowing, and then we actually smashed it. So I actually went home that day knowing that I did the right thing, feeling that level of tranquility, of peace that Marcus 2000 years ago was describing on his journal. Think about how amazing that is. And I stopped caring about what other people thought of me, what other people said and what other people did, and start focusing on myself when I understood the following things. When I understood that I didn't have any control over what other people did, said, and thought, that I only control what I did, said, and thought. So why not acting like I knew was right for me? Then another thing that helped me a lot was understanding that people will forget what I did, even if I mess up in just a few minutes, maximum a few hours, and at worst, when they are dead, bro. So why not doing, thinking, and saying what I truly want, what I know is right, what will make me feel at peace with myself? And so now let's assume that everyone will remember about what you did, said, and thought for the rest of eternity. That's actually another good reason to do, say, and think exactly what you want. Because what other people think, say, and do, does that change the goodness, the greatness of your action? No, it does not, bro. It does not. So why not doing, thinking, and saying what you feel is right? What will make you feel proud of yourself? Another thing that helped me a lot was understanding that at the end of the day, people will inevitably think bad of what I think, say, and do, because probably not what I think, but what I do and say, because other people don't see objectively what you say and what you do. They interpret what you do and what you say. So they always end up seeing it bad. No, regardless of what you do. It doesn't matter if you try to act to please them or do exactly what you think. They will always think bad of it. Always, bro. It's inevitable. So why not then doing, thinking, and saying what you feel is right? And then nothing at the end is actually good, bad, right, or wrong. Because you could think that something is right. Someone else could think that the same thing is wrong. So who is right, who is wrong? No one is right, no one is wrong. There is no right and wrong. We think that something is right. Someone else thinks that something is wrong. There is no objective right or wrong, no good or bad. So why not doing what you feel is right for you if at the end of the day there is no right or wrong? Why not doing what you feel is right? And here I have some mental tricks that help me a lot to stop caring what other people think, say, and do, and only focus on what I do. The first one is the one that I use more often, and is to act in every single situation as if it was literally the last thing that I did in my life. And so I ask myself, if this was literally the last thing I did in my entire life, if I had that girl just there in front of me and I knew I wanted to talk with them, and I would be dead just in 5 minutes, what would I do? Would I really let other people's opinions of me change how I act if I knew that I was going to die just in a few minutes? So that is a trick that helped me a lot. Another trick that helped me also, but that I use less, to be very honest, is to think as if God, my idol, so for me it's the best version of myself that I could ever achieve, and my worst enemy were watching me at the same time. Imagine when you're there in your room, in the bathroom, opening those XXX tabs. Imagine God is watching you. Imagine your worst enemy is right there watching you. Imagine the idol, your idol, the best version of yourself that you could ever become are watching you. How would you act? How would you act, bro? Would you really do it? Personally not, bro. Personally not. I would fucking close it and go and do, I don't know, a hard workout, something like that. And the last mental trick that helped me a lot was understanding that I will pass this way, this path, this life. I will only walk it once. So why not living it like I feel is right? Why not doing what I know is right? Why not acting the best way I can? I will only pass this way once. Only once, bro. Not twice. So what I recommend you to do is to write these mindsets down, these mental tricks, somewhere where you can see them very, very often. And as a bonus for you, I will put them in the description down below with all the mental tricks and all the things that we actually covered in this video, so that if you want to recall them, you have everything you need down there. And I really do hope that this video helped you on the way towards becoming the best, freest and happiest version of yourself. If it actually did, then make sure to subscribe to not miss on the future value that I will be sharing with you on this YouTube channel in the future. And now we get to this week's quote, which is actually this video's quote. It's amazing what a level of tranquility we unlock when we stop caring what other people think, say and do, and only focus on what we think, say and do. Because at the end of the day, only what you do will determine how well you will feel. What other people think, say and do, at the end of the day, doesn't matter. So I wish you all the best and see you in the next video.